processes. And so September of 9 was when I was out door knocking. You know, I was asking people, hey, let me spray your house for $35 a month. And my theory and idea going into the business was, if I start at the bottom, I can only go up.
Dude, I love the way you think.
You know,
did you start as a one-man show?
Just me.
Okay.
Yeah, and I would just go and I would go knock on doors every single day. And I would go on Google. Google's pretty fresh, and I would find a map of where like lots of houses were close together. Okay. And apparently they call it a farm. And apparently realtors have title reps that'll do that for you. I didn't quite catch on to that. So.
You need to have more realtor friends. We can hook you up. We can make the calls for you and get you hooked up. No big deal.
So I would go knock on doors, and I would wait for the phone to ring. And then people would call up and they would say, hey, I've got ants, come spray my house. And I go spray their house. And then on the way home or go on the way to the neighborhoods, I would see real estate offices, and I would stop by and I would leave business cards because I couldn't afford awesome swag. So I would literally leave business cards. So stuff like this is fun, you know, and it's I enjoy the brand. I enjoy fun stuff, but it's
well, you enjoy the brand because it's got your name.
Yeah, it's kind of.
And we like to make things about you.
It's Did we cover that I'm an egomaniac?
Dude,
I think we started.
No, we need a bigger room to do this in between you and I. Trust me.
So it's I just never stopped, you know. And there was times it was bad. Like it was bad when there was just nothing, you know. I would just go out. I would go out and I would knock on doors every day. I had my truck that I paid like $500. I had a guy that pretty much did me a favor, gave me an old Ranger with like 200,000 miles on it. You know, I put some stickers on. I traded one of my pest control customers stickers for pest control service. You know, and I would just go out and knock on doors all day long. And it took me September, October, November, January, February, March. It took me 6 months to where I had one thing to do for that entire month. Like I had one pest control service for the day, or I had one termite inspection. So it took me 6 months to where I had business like every day.
See, and what I find interesting, because I've been in those situations where you're like, oh my God, there's no money to keep going the traditional way. You've got to go get old school with it effectively, right? And you go, I lost today. 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 And how is it you keep, 6 months, dude?
I was super stubborn and super stupid. I didn't have options. You know,
I think being stupid and stubborn is what makes it work.
It was just, and I think there was just enough glimmer that kept me going. One time I knocked on this door and the guy comes to the door and he's on the phone. And I was like, oh, hey, sorry. And I was really good, I feel like, at door knocking. Okay. You know, I was really good. Like, I had a good knock. I had a good ring. I was approachable. I would smile. Like, I'd like to think that I was really good at it. So the guy comes to the door and he answers the phone. Can I help you? And I said, hi, I'm Brett the Bug Man, interested in getting your house sprayed. And when it bothered him, was on the phone. He's like, how much you charge? I was like, $35 a month. And I handed him my card. I think I had door hangers at the time. I paid like $85 for door hangers, which broke the bank, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And I said, yada. And he says, well, when can you do it? And I go, I can run to my truck and be back in about 2 minutes. He goes, okay, come on back then. Okay. So I freaking literally ran down the street, jumped in my truck, hauled ass back to the house, pulled up. Show me what's going on. And he goes, okay, cool. And the guy says, I was actually on the phone with Antimite when you rang on my doorbell.
Shows you never know.
So that was the thing. Those are the glimmers that always keep me motivated. You know, Yolanda Babello is one of my oldest customers. Is my oldest customer, and it was December of 1999 was the first month that I serviced her house, and she was paying $23 a month. And I went out there, and in March they had corporate price increases where she went up by $1 a month. Okay. She went from $23 to $24 a month.
All right.
She tells me, she's like, Brett, I can't afford it. She's like 80. She would have been 77 at the time, 78, somewhere in there. She's like, I can't afford it. I can't afford $1 a month increase. I'm a senior citizen on a fixed income. I can't afford it. I said, okay, I tell you what. And this is when I was still in my debating whether to be a cop or Buckman time, you know. And I said, I tell you what, for as long as I service your house, I'll keep you at $23 a month. I said, I'll waive the price increase for you. Keep you at 23. And she goes, yeah, but for how long? She's a smart old lady. How long? I said, for as long as I service your house. I'm smarter than you. And so it kept it at $23. That was in March, and I think April came around and it was Easter. And she goes, oh, here's $10. Happy Easter. Go buy yourself some candy. So, okay, cool. 4th of July came around, and Colton has legal fireworks. She goes, oh, here's $10. Go buy some fireworks. Okay, cool, thanks. October rolled around. When's your birthday? It's October. Oh, here's $20 for your birthday. November came around. Thanksgiving, $20. Get a turkey. Christmas, $20. So that first year, I got like $100 in tips. But she didn't want to pay the dollar price increase. And those are the things that lady, you know, Dan and Deborah Mangiali with the door knocking thing, like that's always there. I had a guy call me a year later to get a mouse service on a door hanger. He kept it for a year. And he's like, is the $10 off discount still good? And I was like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So for me, those are always those little reminders on the back of my brain that always make it just enough for that extra push.
I like it. I like the way you think.
Yeah, every day.